Hi guys, Elaine here. It's been a while since I've done a video and I just wanted to do this really short video to show you guys some of the dahlias that I grew this year from seed. So I did grow a lot of dahlias from tubers and I wanted to see if they would actually grow well from seed, and this is just a few that I think turned out really well. So you can see the form on this one. It's kind of a ball shape. It might be a form more decorative more because it doesn't go completely all the way back, but I really like this one. It starts off kind of a dark red, and as it matures it gets more of this bright pink color. It does have an open center, which I know that some dahlia people say they don't like the open centers, but I don't mind the open centers. And you can see this one, how it's just faded and it has these white tips. So I'm actually going to see if it's developed tubers, and if it has, I think I'm going to dig up the tubers and save this one. These are a bit spent, they're kind of past their best, but you can see, and their heads are a bit floppy, so it'd be hard to use in arrangements unless you really secure it properly, but I think that that's a really nice one, and it's quite big. It's probably about 4 to 5 inches. So here's another one. And excuse the mess in my garden. The back here, I don't do anything to it. This is kind of the experimental section where I just let everything grow, and I haven't staked anything properly. I've just let it grow wild and everything's fallen apart. And I actually had a lot more dahlias to begin with, but I had bulls that dug up the small plants. So this is what I have left. But this one, I really like the color. It's a bit messy, but it's still cute, I think. This really nice peachy apricot color, a bit smaller than the other one, maybe about 2 to 3 inches. And then the smaller, this is definitely a ball, the smaller little peachy color. This one's only a couple of inches, so small. And then little pink one with the yellow center. That's not my favorite. I don't know if I'll keep that one. These seem to like these open centered ones. This one is cute too though, I think. This is a smaller, similar to the first one, but much smaller. Has that open center again. Actually, a couple of them, when they opened, they didn't have that open center, but as they mature, they did. So, but like I said, I don't mind it at all. Then this is just some 4 o'clocks. They're not open yet because it's morning. And some zinnias. Here's another one. This one's really short, but it's got some interesting color. But it's definitely good for the front of a bed, but really, really short. I think it's probably 14 inches or something. And another short one right here. Collarette type. And then another short kind of bedding one here. This one, a little bit taller. It goes up here. And it's a nice color. I think I might keep that one. And let's see if I have anything else past my mess. Okay, so here's another one. This one's a bit taller as well. Does look better when it's just open now. This is kind of pretty, don't you think? It's got some pink and yellowish color, a little bit of orange, so I actually kind of like that one. And this one actually has been blooming like mad. So this one, I think I'm definitely going to keep this one. Sorry, my finger just got in the way. I think I'm definitely going to keep this one. It just blooms like crazy. I've cut a bunch off of it too, and it just keeps blooming. The interesting thing about this one is that most dahlias, when they're done blooming, the heads will kind of turn to this elongated shape, and it will develop seeds in the head. And so you know that it's a spent bloom. Let me show you. This shape kind of occurs, so it goes from this shape, which is kind of round, to this shape, which is kind of elongated, and that's a spent bloom. But on this particular dahlia, all the heads just fall off. See all these where heads had been right here? There's a bee buzzing around next to me. The heads just fall off. Look at this. So I've got all these heads that just fall off. I don't know why that is. Interesting. So don't deadhead this one. I probably should still come in and cut down just so that it produces another one. But like I said, it's been blooming like mad and I haven't done anything to it. So just leave it. But anyway, I have a couple that haven't developed any flowers yet, but I did throw a few seeds in really late after the bulls got the first batch. So maybe I'll still get a couple more that will come up. But I thought that for anyone who's interested in growing dahlias from seeds, that it's worth a really small investment. I think some of them turned out really nice. And although they say you know what you're going to get from the tuber, my experience was this year, I actually grew a bunch from tubers and at least 25% of them are not what I ordered. So you kind of know what you're going to get from tuber. I tried to color coordinate all of my dahlias in the garden and it didn't work because I had orange popping up in the middle of the whites and yellow popping up that I didn't even order a yellow. So you don't always get what you ordered. But anyway, I will keep you guys posted. Maybe I'll do another video on the tuber grown dahlias and you guys can let me know what you think. Have a good one.